Hi, this is Jay from Formwork Outlet. Today we got some exciting parts here from Sabre. These are full metal parts for your Seagull or Harrier internals, and these are the plunger and also the metal catch here. And the metal catch here comes with a few parts. You need a Phillips screwdriver, better be 0 to put them together. Quite easy to do. But I'll explain why we're switching from the original to the Sabre here. Original is pretty good from Worker. They choose the Delrin or Palm parts because they're light, they're self-lubricant, and they're very, they're relatively easier to manufacture from what I understand. And good things is they're very quiet, and they handle the spring load fairly okay, especially for what it is. In China, it's a lot of CQB places, and they will have more limitations on the FPS speed. The reason why we have Sabre here is because obviously being metal, they are aluminum and a better material. They can handle a heavier FPS. From what I understand, if you're shooting above 180, it's really good to swap to these Sabre plungers. There's several reviews indicating that switching to this gives you much tighter group in terms of FPS, so you get a better grouping in the end. So that's pretty much the reason why. So the reason why I put these together is to show you how they look different, how they feel different. Your plungers get a fair bit of weight to it, but if you're thinking this is a full metal part, it's actually quite light. So again, like I mentioned, if you're shooting over 180 with both blasters, your both Seagulls or Harriers, using a metal internal system will give you better grouping. And I'll link some of the videos down below just to show you what I mean there. Now I will show you how to put the catch together. It comes with a couple of the fine bearings and also a few screws. You need a Phillips 0 screwdriver, and you'll see 2 screw holes in there. This is where you insert the long screws along with the 2 bearings each. So it's very small, tiny bearings they're using, so just be careful with how you do them, but it should be quite straightforward. And you just line them up using your fingers. I think that's a quicker way to do this. There we go. That's a much quicker way to do it. Alright. I don't think you need to add any extra lubrications, but if you wanted to, you maybe drip tiny bit of oil in there. I'm pretty sure they're sort of self-lubricant already. But yeah, that's the catch. Now we'll show you how to put everything together. Okay, then let me show you how to replace those. So get your Seagull or Harrier, these 2 screws, and also from the top rail there is 2 more screws here and there. The main spring and the original plunger here, you do need to scavenge the pad just for buffering, and you could get the parts in there. So use the original O-ring like so. If you wanted to, you could dab a bit more lubrication on it, so just a bit more to help it travels a bit better. Alright, and put the original silicone back onto it. So silicone pad goes on top of that. Right, that's your plunger done. Now we move back to the catch very soon. Okay, come back to the catch here. We have to remove some of the screws. Basically, again, 2mm hex key, the one that Worker gives you. Do those 2 first, and then you'll review this screw by removing the handle here, and then you could see the full thing. And of course, catch spring's gonna shoot out, but it's here. Don't lose this. Okay, here's the original catch. I haven't used this model a lot, so you can tell it's actually in very nice shape. It's okay, but we're just gonna replace the whole thing, so we don't need that. This is the new catch, and the spring goes on bottom here. All right, that's your catch. If we wanted to, we can replace these parts in there. No. Now, from what I understand, a lot of people use a lot of strength to tie these screws, and they tend to strip them as well. Don't. They're still toys, so as long as you feel it's tight, you don't really need to make another half turn or quarter turn. I'm using a screwdriver, so I wasn't really tied them, but I'm just used to do the last step by a tiny screwdriver to make sure that they're tight, because it wasn't really tight. But the idea is, don't force them. They're still toys. They're nothing like a military or very, very serious thing, so don't treat them like so. They're still toys, so just be I guess, extra patient or something. Okay. Alright, now you're good to go. Perfect. Alright, hopefully that helps with installation, and we'll see you next time. This is Jay from Work signing off.